Hey, my loves. This is Raven from Raven's Reviews, and welcome back to the channel. Today, we have an episode of Nailed It, but it's the Valentines Edition. I was so excited for this. So I have never tried a blooming rose. So I took Perfect Black from Madam Glam. I'm just cleaning her off. I did do 2 thin coats of the Perfect Black. And now I'm going in with Artiste Blooming Gel. And then you do not cure. And then you start your design. You start beginning to draw your blooming rose pattern. So I'm going to be using the Perfect White for the blooming rose. And the background is the Perfect Black. So let's get into it. Now, when I first did, this was my first time ever. So the first 2 tries, I was trying to do this little... is it like a comma? I was trying to do it, but I was doing it too big. So I thought if I started off with a dotting tool, it would work out really beautifully. And I love the way this turned out. Oh, I don't know. There's something so satisfying about blooming gel. Who else here loves blooming gel? No matter where in the world you are, I hope this video found you so well. And I was literally bouncing to do this. Since I got the blooming gel, I've wanted to do a rose, but I didn't have the proper brushes for it. So now that I have a few different liner brushes, I just thought, it is the season of love. It's Valentine's. No better time to try. And honestly, doing this, it really brought out my inner barista, because I felt like, you know those really fancy drawings that you get in the nice coffees? As I was doing the strokes back and forth with my liner brush, I truly felt like that. But this design looks so cool, and you could do so many different things. Like, you don't have to do a blooming rose if you didn't want to. The only thing that's not in this video that I did do, I dipped in with a tiny bit of the blooming gel, and all these areas you see I'm lining, like I'm going over, I actually went in there with the blooming gel as well. And then that just gave me the most gorgeous layers in dimension. So I was over the moon with how this turned out. After seeing this blooming rose come to life, it was seriously so majestic. It gave me Beauty and the Beast vibes, where is its glass display case? It was just so pretty. So I definitely want to do a Valentine set that's more gothic, with more black and red embellishments and the blooming rose and just all the gorgeousness. So after doing this nail, I was so inspired. Please comment down below what you think of it. But I love her, and you could top it with any jelly color you want. You could do a blue, I would be blue without you. You could do all sorts of different colors, but I actually wanted to take my D&D blooming ink, and I wanted to kind of create a gorgeous shading with darker parts and lighter parts. And I just thought this would be the perfect red. And as soon as I started kind of kissing this brush to this to the nail, I was in love. I was just like, okay, that's what I was going for. It's just like when your vision comes to life, it just you can hear the angels singing. Now for this design, you can just wait a moment, let that alcohol ink dry, and then gently top coat. Or if you'd like to create a deeper red, you just go in one more time. So right now, this is still the first coat, and then I'm going to let it dry. And then I actually top coat it because I wasn't 100% sure if I wanted it to be deeper. And then I go over it once more because we wanted that to be red, baby. I honestly have only used my blooming gel a handful of times. I'm most definitely going to be busting her out. Is she in jail? I'm going to be busting her out way more often because Honestly, this design was so easy and so fun to do, and I really want to master that croc pattern, so I'm definitely going to be playing with it more. This is going in for the second time to create that deeper red, and I was just, oh my goodness, madly in love, like feeling so romantical. As soon as I saw like this red rose truly come to vision, I just could not get over its vibrancy. And one of my dear friends and sister, Mama D, she told me about Stephen King's movie Red Rose, and that's all I could think of while doing this. I was just like, oh, red rose, red rose. Could not stop singing. So you just gently take your top coat. You don't want to press too firmly because that can actually disperse the ink. But if you're gentle with it, you generally do not have any contamination to your brush, and you get this gorgeous coverage. After allowing the alcohol ink to dry and top coating that baby, she is so shiny and just the color is so brilliant. I can't get over how stunning this design is. And especially check her out on a black background. Does that red not just go up 1,000? So I couldn't resist. 2 polishes from the Peacock collection became available. And I have been waiting for about 4 months. So as soon as I saw it, I had to click these, which was Cosmic Sparkle and Under Pressure. And since I was doing such a tiny order, I had to throw in a couple more goodies. So we got Peel Off Base Coat and white and black gel paint. So I was so excited to try these goodies. Now I'm waiting because I'm doing the VIP, so for a couple months of my VIP store credits to kind of build up to do like a huge haul, but I couldn't resist, like these 2 were available, so I had to do a mini haul. So let's open up these fairy mermaid polishes. First up is Cosmic Sparkle, which to me just looks like a gorgeous, luscious top coat with a bunch of raven flakes up in there. There's like gold and purple. It is absolutely divine. And this is the one I saw on Miss Jo Nail Co. It is called Under Pressure, and my mermaid heart swooned when I saw this. I could not. I just wanted it on everything. So as soon as both of these out of the Peacock collection were available, you know I sent them to my cart. So first up to swatch is Cosmic Sparkle, because you know I gotta leave the mermaid color for last. So I hate the evil fluffs, but once we got that off, a huge dollop of the product fell on there. Okay, if you got one of those silver or gold embellishments that are like have a hole in the center and kind of filled it with this, it would be like an opal, like a gorgeous stone. I don't know. I just think this is so versatile, and though it is a topper, you could use this on so many different colors. I just thought this was so darling. One frustrating thing about swatching these Peacock colors was, to your naked eye, like in person, I cannot tell you the disco balls that were going off. Like, it is insane. It literally looks like unicorn skin or mermaid flakes. Like, I can't tell you like the brilliance that your eye sees, and even as the light hits it, like it's out of control. So this video definitely does not do it justice, because this color is so beautiful. I kind of tried to zoom in and also show it in different lights so you could see its brilliance, but even like I kept looking back at the screen and then in person, and I was just like, oh no, boo-boo, like this is so much better in person. So I quickly turned my camera light off, And I just wanted to show you the difference of when the ring light's close versus when I take it away. You can truly start seeing the flakes in it. It is so stunning. Yes, I give this 10 out of 10. I absolutely love it so much. So there's so much Raven magic up in this. Like, we have a stiletto, we have the mermaid flakes. Like, this polish, I believe, was made for me. Well, it was made for a lot of other people, but you know, when you just feel like something was made for you? This is so gorgeous, and I was not disappointed. The moment, and also the moment that doppel happened, I was like, oh, okay, we're going to be drawing individual mermaid scales at some point. But as soon as I began just dancing the brush across this nail, my heart just swooned and I was like, okay, will you be my Valentine? I absolutely love her. So again, like I give these Peacock gels 10 out of 10. I love them so much and I definitely want to try more of them. Please comment down below if you've ever swatched a color that is so freaking stunning and then the computer or your phone just can't compute. It's like error, error. Cuz yeah, I was shooting at 4K and it was struggling to deal with these gorgeous raven flakes up in this polish. It was just like, nope, nope, this is too brilliant. So in this video, I will only be swatching these two because I'm going to have a total separate video where we try out that peel off base coat and see how well it works and how long it lasts before the manicure begins to peel off. And then as well, the black and white gel paint, we will also be busting out in either another nailed it video or a full set. So please make sure you have your notification. Ooh, that was not a word. Notification bells on so you don't miss any of the amazing videos that are going to be coming out. Oh my goodness. These colors are out of control. I love that these are toppers because if not, I would be so scared to use it because it's like sparing, sparing. But since you're using it as a topper, you're not really using much of the product anyway. So I was really impressed. This is all just one coat. So the brilliance, the coverage, and I believe like the slower you kind of go down the nail, the more bigger chunks that you get. So I am really impressed with this and I can't wait to try it on different complementary base colors. But I'm like, okay. So peacocks, I know the term peacocking is like showing your beautiful colors to attract a mate. And with these, yeah, you would be attracting more than just one mate. You'd have to be beating them off with a stick or something. Do you see how gorgeous that is? I can't get over. I had to really show this to you under different light because I was just so frustrated that it was almost being washed out. And I was like, no, no, no. My family ain't seeing the true brilliance. So I had to go back here and just show you the yumminess of this polish. So this is where I hear Envy's voice in my head and it's like, for science. So I was like, I wonder if I stack it again, what it will look like. So I just put a little bit more product on there just to see if it made much of a difference. And I think it's really pertaining to what the background is, whether that pops more. But even just with the one coat, it was so stunning. So either if you do it twice or just the once, I think that like this is another one of my favorites alongside Beautiful Chaos. Those colors are just, yeah, made for Raven, my mermicorn, my unicorn mermaid fairy heart was singing. Oh, please, 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 I was going to say, let me know in the comments down below, out of the Cosmic Sparkle or the Under Pressure, which one was your favorite? And if you're like me, it's all the sparkles. Thank you so much for coming in and spending some part of this day with me as we play with nail goodies and try out a new design. And I think the Nailed It Valentine's Edition went off without a hitch. I absolutely love how this blooming rose turned out. And even though this isn't a set, all these colors, they be working together. Seems like we got a throuple up in here. So beautiful. So please let me know what you thought of the blooming rose. And I just had to be the best camera lady ever and get all up and close and personal with these nails. But please don't forget to turn those notification bells on. Give this a like if you enjoyed this. And definitely subscribe if this is your first time here, because I would love to have you be a part of this family. And I cannot wait to see you in tomorrow's video. I'm sending you all of the love. Have an amazing rest of your day. Mwah.